So Netflix has purchased Warner Brothers Discovery, HBO and HBO Max. It's official. They have bought it, or they've won at least the bidding war, and they've released a statement. This is an official statement on Netflix.com. So this is all legit. This is an official purchase, official acquisition. Anyway, now there are some situations that might, happen from here. There's antitrust laws, monopolies, etc., etc., etc. It's not 100% a done deal just yet. They've won the bidding war at the very least. And this will change Hollywood forever. This will change Hollywood forever. Mad. Absolutely mad. Interesting, though. Seriously interesting. So I thought we'd take a look. Let's see what they say. I'm one of those people that I'm not a massive fan of, Netflix buying Warner Brothers. It's something I'm not massively keen on. I thought Skydance was probably the best purchaser. Netflix buying them worries me. Quite a lot. But it may turn out to be great. Who knows? Who knows? I will say there's going to be a lot of people now saying, that's it, guys. The Snyderverse is returning. I'm just going to go on the record and say, I doubt that's going to happen. I think anyone spreading that is getting your hopes up and preying on just preying on the fact that you really want that to happen, rather than looking at it logically. But time might prove me wrong. Who knows? So let's take a look and see what they say. So, this is pretty hot off the press. I can see some reports now, and this a few hours ago, it was a done deal official. So this is pretty hot off the press at the time of recording anyway. So let's see what they say. Transaction unites Warner Brothers' iconic franchises and storied libraries with Netflix's leading entertainment service, creating an extraordinary offering for consumers. Netflix to maintain Warner Brothers' current operations. So the combination will offer more choice and greater value for consumers, create more opportunities for the creative community, and generate shareholder value. Acquisition will strengthen the entertainment industry. Well, will it? Who knows? Maybe this means that in the UK we'll get HBO Max by way of Netflix. That'd be cool. I'd like that. That'd be cool. So anyway, it's a pretty big purchase. Very similar to Disney buying Fox, actually. Obviously, adjust it for inflation. It is different. But, Warner Brothers, it's similar. It's 82.7 billion, equity value of 72 billion. So, and you've got to remember, this is at the time when Netflix were playing coy. They were like, no, we're not bothered, actually. We'll just create our own stuff. And then they've just come in and gone, yeah, we're going to buy you. Like, what? Good bluff. Good poker face. So today, Netflix Inc. and Warner Brothers Discovery announced they have entered into a definitive agreement under which Netflix will acquire Warner Brothers, including its film and television studios, HBO Max and HBO. The cash and stock transaction is valued at $27.75 per share, subject to a collar as detailed below, with a total enterprise value of approximately 82.7 billion, equity value of 72 billion. This is less than David Zaslav wanted. He wanted $30 a share. The transaction is expected to close after the previously announced separation of Warner Brothers Discovery's Global Networks division, Discovery Global, into a new publicly traded company, which is now expected to be completed in Q3 2026. So this won't take effect until tail end of next year. This acquisition brings together two pioneering entertainment businesses, combining Netflix's innovation, global reach, and best-in-class streaming service with Warner Brothers' century-long legacy of world-class storytelling. Beloved franchises, shows, and movies, such as The Big Bang Theory, The Sopranos, Game of Thrones, The Wizard of Oz, and the DC Universe, will join Netflix's extensive portfolio, including Wednesday, Money Heist, Bridgerton, Adolescence, and Extraction, creating an extraordinary entertainment offering for audiences worldwide. Our mission has always been to entertain the world, said Ted Sarandos. Pretty certain your mission is to make money, but alright. Co-CEO of Netflix, by combining Warner Brothers' incredible library of shows and movies, from timeless classics like Casablanca and Citizen Kane, to modern favourites like Harry Potter and Friends, with our culture-defining titles like Stranger Things, K-pop Demon Hunters, and Squid Game, we'll be able to do that even better. Together, we can give audiences more of what they love and help define the next century of storytelling. Interesting. The other CEO of Netflix said, this acquisition will improve our offering and accelerate our business for decades to come. Warner Brothers has helped define entertainment for more than a century and continues to do so with phenomenal creative executives and production capabilities. With our global reach and proven business model, we can introduce a broader audience to the worlds they create, giving our members more options, attracting more fans to our best-in-class streaming service, strengthening the entire entertainment industry, and creating more value for shareholders. And then you had David Zaslav. So he said, today's announcement combines two of the greatest storytelling companies in the world to bring to even more people the entertainment they love to watch the most. For more than a century, Warner Brothers has thrilled audiences, captured the world's attention, and shaped our culture. By coming together with Netflix, we will ensure people everywhere will continue to enjoy the world's most resonant stories for generations to come. So it says combination will offer more choice, more opportunities, more value, complementary strengths and assets. Warner Brothers Studios are world class, with Warner Brothers recognised as a leading supplier of television titles and filmed entertainment. HBO and HBO Max also provide a compelling complementary offering for consumers. Netflix expects to maintain Warner Brothers' current operations and build on its strengths, including theatrical releases for films. So that they have stated, and they've gone on record in saying that they're committed to the theatrical model. I mean, let's wait and see, obviously. By adding the deep film and TV libraries and HBO and HBO Max programming, Netflix members will have even more high-quality titles from which to choose. This also allows Netflix to optimize its plans for consumers, enhancing viewing options and expanding access to content. So it sounds like they're going to fold HBO and HBO Max into Netflix, which is good for the consumer. That is good. I mean, it's good for me. I have a Netflix account. I don't have a HBO Max account because you can't have that in the UK. So this helps worldwide consumers. That's good for worldwide consumers. So, yay, I guess. You know, Netflix, I haven't watched Netflix for ages. The latest thing I watched was Stranger Things. Aside from that, I don't think I've turned it on for like well over a year. Because they don't have a lot on there. But I like the idea of Netflix becoming a one-stop shop. I like that. So this acquisition will enhance Netflix's studio capabilities, allowing the company to significantly expand US production capacity and continue to grow investment in original content over the long term, which will create jobs and strengthen the entertainment industry. I mean, lots of people aren't happy about it in the entertainment industry. I think SAG and some of the WGA were threatening to protest this. So we'll see. We'll see. By uniting Netflix's member experience and global reach with Warner Brothers' renowned franchises and extensive library, the company will create greater value for talent, offering more opportunities to work with beloved intellectual property, tell new stories, and connect with a wider audience than ever before. Get ready for season after season just to get cancelled. That's what Netflix does. There is like one season or something. Boom! And it's gone. By offering members a wider selection of quality series and films, Netflix expects to attract and retain more members, drive more engagement, generate incremental revenue and operating income. The company also expects to realize at least $2 to $3 billion of cost savings per year by the third year, and expects the transaction to be accretive to GAAP earnings per share by year 2. So, I mean, that's it really. We get into the nitty gritty of it all, but the overall is it's 72 billion, approximately 82.7 billion of value overall. Very, very similar. Like I said, I mean, it's more money than what Disney paid for Fox, but it's similar. I think adjusted for inflation, it's still maybe even less. Don't quote me on that. I haven't looked at the numbers. Maybe about the same. Who knows? But it makes sense. This is about the figure that you'd expect it to go for. This was a really bullish thing. This will forever change Hollywood. I don't know what to say. I don't know how this is going to shape things to come now. But it will change Hollywood. Like, make no mistake. Of course it's going to change Hollywood. There's going to be many, many people annoyed about this, protesting this. All manner of crap that people want to do. Sure, whatever. But this will be fascinating to see what happens. But there you go. Netflix has bought Warner Brothers. What do you think?